so alive, man. Look what we've done to their tent. Look what we've done to your tent, Neil. Look what we've done to your tent, Neil. Oh, you've been shouting tent for 9 years now. Don't care how you feel, Neil. Look what we've done to your tent. Look what we've done to your tent. Round. Look what we've done to your tent. Round. Well, we're taking it back to where it belongs. Hey, wee girl, do you want to sing along? Look what we've done to your tent. Oh! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, the journey in Europe, it's still on. As for the league, well, it's all one. Look what we've done to your tent. Look what we've done to your tent. Shame. Look what we've done to your tent. Shame. What a guy. You've been great. If you'd have signed a 5-year contract, I'd have made you my mate. Look what we've done to your tent. Oh! La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, the journey in Europe, it's still on. As for the league, well, it's all one. Look what we've done to your tent. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, the journey in Europe, it's still on. As for the league, well, it's all one. Look what we've done to your tent.
Hello, and welcome to the Gers TV.
Hi there, I'm Sandra Gemmell.
And my name's Si Leslie, and it's another great weekend with the famous Glasgow Rangers. Loads and loads to talk about tonight, guys. I'm just changing this on the screen here, sorry. That's better. New background first of all.
Yes, new background, guys, like it.
Wee bit more space. That was if I've got a tan. I've been out. And the beer
You look
garden.
nearly the colour of me.
The famous beer garden video with 80,000 views
That
on
gets
it.
some views, it.
Been absolutely fantastic, and met punters for all our Scotland anyway. You know, that a lot of viewers and new punters and that. We've also got Jim visiting us tonight as well, Dave Martecki. So it's all happening tonight, guys.
And Stan, we'll give you the number to call in. Give us a wee call in at 8:30.
Aye, Stan, we'll put the number up in a wee minute.
The number should be on the feed in a wee second.
I'll put it back up in a minute, and we'll get you to phone in at 8:30 live.
8:35, 8:30, aye.
Aye, and we're going to promote the new Rangers book that's coming out.
Yes.
And Stan will tell us more information. So Stan Gordon, the Stonefield Tavern, will be phoning at 8:30, promoting the book, and we just want to chat tonight about...
The famous.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
4-1. Right, let's do the showbiz first.
Right there, hello there, Jim Ward, Jean Urquhart, Josh White, Mark Dunnett, how are you doing? Neil Reid, Alex McCallum, oh, and before I forget, Annie and Faye Sheridan, hello, how are you doing? Colin Black, Charles Sharp, John Kiernan, hello John Kiernan, Andy Graham, Dougal Kerr, and Joe Wiley, that's us back at the bottom. Tommy Cadona, how are you doing? Kenneth Young, Josh White, Paul Glenn, or Glenda Peters, how are you all doing?
Josh White, my inflatable shark is ready for the 15th Hello to the deep from the deepest, darkest Leicester.
Hello, Ali Bar.
Hi Kenny, I love your cheese. Josh White, Glasgow Rangers smacked that mob up and down the park. The Teddy Bears, Sandra High and Sai.
Scott White Inverness.
Replying to Douglas Kelsey B. Chat going on the Ali Bar, hi Sandra and Sai. Amazing how good Sunday was. We are the people. Tommy, you've got that. That's up to date.
Martin Gardner, just a wee
Scott
few.
Hardy.
Lynn Brown.
How you doing, mate, Scott?
Derek Phillips, hello for Hollywood, Birmingham.
Alec McCallum, I saw him at the weekend again. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Paul. Was that Gwen?
Paul
Gwyn.
Paul Gwyn.
The Blantyre.
And Hollywood, Birmingham. Good
Hey,
to
that's
see
us
you.
caught up, isn't it?
That's us caught up, guys. What about the football at the weekend?
Absolutely fantastic.
First thing I'm going to say about the game, I actually thought, what a game of football.
Yep.
We're forever hearing about how great the English league is and how great English football is. And you could argue there's nothing to play for both teams because the season's finished and Celtic's kind of messed up as much as we've humiliated them. Rangers have been fantastic, so it's probably the closest thing to a nothing game. It was better than any game in English football this week. That shows you how good the Rangers Celtic game is. In my opinion, it oozed class for the start of the game to the finish. I thought both teams, to be fair, they for a good 15 minutes I thought they played alright and they looked like they were going to cause us danger. I was a bit angry at some points in the game, and then Rangers went up a gear. Rangers put the high line, and when Rangers play the high line, there's no team in Scottish football that can cope with.
Oh, I was so pleased with Morelos. That was. He's magic.
He's magic dust. The players look as if they're enjoying the football. That's one great thing about it. The goals. What I want you today for everybody viewing, tell us who you think scored the best goal.
Tell us who you thought was the best goal,
I
guys.
think for class it would have been Defoe. But Roof's first goal I think was the best. I think that was proper a striker's instinct. And I wouldn't have played Roof. A lot of people are probably the same as me. He's not been playing that well recently, but he came on and proved the tactics are spot on, to be fair.
But I see Joy Scott McIntyre there. Hi guys, 1-0 to Man City. Man City Rangers, brilliant on Sunday.
Brilliant, aye. The Man City's playing the Champions League.
Right, okay.
I'll get the Boffy one, right, if it doesn't move here. Colin's doing
it's hard when it's moving.
Big Boffy, Colin Morrison, is doing a charity walk.
5 mile walk.
5 mile walk every day, and I phoned him for the pub yesterday. I was sweating watching him. A big man's doing a 5 mile walk, and it's for Michelle Henderson's Cervical Cancer Trust. It's Willie Henderson's daughter's charity. She passed away, and she actually started the charity before she passed away. She was a lovely girl, but she was so strong. Big Boffy's trying to raise some money. Boffy, go on the I know you sent me the link, mate, but I forgot to put it up.
Put it on the feed, Colin.
Put it on the feed, mate. And if you want to give us a wee phone, let us know how you're doing. This is day 2, and I believe you've done day 2 yet. Give us a wee phone and let us know how you're doing, mate. If anybody wants to donate, Colin will put the link up.
Hey, Robert Shades McDonald, he's the DJ. He says, good chat, folks, keep it up. I'm glad you actually get your gigs back.
Who's this?
DJ Shades.
Oh, right,
he does it on Charles and Miller Bank Street, and he just sent me a few videos there. Hello, Sarah Wallace. Charles Sharp, Morelos, still in the beards, aye.
I've no stopped. That's Boffy's link if anybody wants to give him a wee donation. Even if it's a couple of pounds, it's all going to a great cause.
Everybody, sorry, Si, everybody saying Morelos was the best. You've got to just love him.
I miss him, aye. Morelos.
I know how they were all saying Morelos.
Aye. No, it's all about opinions, guys. What do you think? Who scored the best goal at the weekend?
Right.
I think, they were all great goals.
Loved him, Nutmeg on Bruni.
Day 4 dying, I don't know. Buffy's done 4 days of this, and I'm only getting credit for 2.
No, I chucked it early on Sunday, guys, so that I could actually be up early for the Monday. So I done well. A lesson learned for me.
On the game itself as well, just to talk about that, you always hear about the bad referees and all that. The young referee, he made one mistake. Simpson booking at the start of the game was never a booking. I think that was inexperience for a referee. But the McGregor should have been booked well before his first booking. So he was lucky he was known for the park before then, but he's got to go off the park. Was it a game changer? It was a game changer, but that's Celtic's fault for being undisciplined, and Rangers took full advantage of it. Although they ran up the park and scored right after their goal, and the player sent off, but
I was told they're always cheated, they're never defeated. They say, somebody said to me that it's been the ref's fault for the last 2 Old Firms.
That's it, but McGregor...
Do you know what I mean? They can never just say that the Rangers were the best team.
They never will, but Alan McGregor had a few great saves as well, so they were in the game. It's good at points.
I noticed when you were talking to me about McGregor about punching it out. Because he done that a few times there.
I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
Aye.
But he does do that. He's changed his game with that. But to be fair, when it came to running over the top of him, we did it. Having the extra man possibly helped. Well, what did help us, but that's their fault. But Rangers to a man were outstanding. We were outstanding. Kent, everybody's talking
Ryan
about
Kent, aye, superstar, definitely.
Kent and Morelos are two players that we keep hearing that's going to leave, right? Let's hope they don't. Let's hope for your sake.
Kent looks, I think he's that focused, he looks angry. He's that focused, do you know what I mean?
I think Kent will stay.
I think
And
he'll
again,
stay.
Kent to me, he left, he was on the loan signing and he wanted to come back, he showed his appetite. And they hurt me at Leeds United, but Leeds United's a step down. It's a bigger league, it's a better league, but Leeds United are nowhere near the size of the Rangers Football Club, so I don't see Kent going anywhere.
Right, hello for the back shift team here at Wishaw Sports Centre.
How you doing,
How
Alan?
you doing? Glad you could join us all.
Now, the night show was the most unorganised ever, because I went away to get the backdrop, couldn't fit it in my motor.
Then I had no phone.
Sanded in my phone, so we've not done any research whatsoever on the new signing.
All we know is his name is Fashion Sakala. That's the new signing for Rangers today.
And at first, when I seen the boy, I thought, that's a Muslim player that we're signing. Then I realised, after the famous song, they seek him here, they seek him there. A dedicated follower of fashion, so he must be a Sikh. That's my only input to him, but he did look, I watched a YouTube video, they always make you look great. He did look great, the boy, but he's certainly a physical player, so hopefully the boy's going to make it with Rangers. So good luck, and welcome to the greatest football club in the world.
Definitely.
If you've seen more of them, let us know what you think. And that'll be a lot more than us, because we've not seen anything.
We've seen anything, I know.
That's professionalism.
A new contract is regarding Kent, I see. Charles Sharp.
Aye, they're going to have to
For another
negotiate,
year.
and they've got a few players they need to negotiate for, and sadly a few of them are going to have to go. The board told us at the start of this season, the board told us that we can't keep the books going with we're getting rid of a few players. I think Arfield's one that's gone. I can't remember who the other player was I heard. I think Arfield's will be at the end of the season. That's just the way it is. The club needs to keep moving on.
I see Zunga is going back.
Zunga's going
Yep.
back.
Thank God.
Robert, yep.
No surprise really, I don't think.
I never really
I don't think he was a bad player.
contributed much.
He just didn't fit in.
I think Kent is staying
That's
to
Sarah.
say
How you doing,
that.
Sarah?
Yep.
Aye.
Betty McKenzie, Defoe's reaction to the scoring was brilliant. I agree with you there, Betty.
It was great. It was the players are fans. That's what I think. The players that became fans. You see the reaction to them and the way they're
No, what I
acting
love
and
about
behaving.
it, Stephen Gerrard has actually bought into the institution.
Aye.
He believes in it now. You can
Oh.
hear the passion in his voice.
I get the fact that people always bring up that he's a Liverpool fan, right? And I'm not going to deny that. I'll take it. I'm sure the boys laughed at my fashion joke. I get the fact he is a grown up Liverpool boy, but Rangers are a club that infects you, and you either love Rangers
Or you
or you
hate
hate
it.
it, and that's the way it'll be. And Stephen Gerrard will become a Rangers legend, manager wise. He's a Rangers great already, and he's bought into it.
I
big
did
time.
hear him speaking about Rangers, right, and he says, while I'm still here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So which tells you, I'll not be here forever, I'll be going elsewhere, but
Who
I'm
will?
here the now.
Paul Struth.
I know.
I mean, you need to remember there was a great boardroom revolt in the year before Paul Struth left. Jimmy Bowie tried to get rid of Paul Struth, and nobody had the balls to do it apart from Jim Bowie. Jim Bowie had the full coup and it was all ready to go, and Struth still managed to stay at the club. So it's hard to get rid of legends, and we hope that one day that it's hard to get rid of Gerrard.
Gerrard, I know.
But right
I know.
now, when the man talks, he talks with class. He
Definitely.
wears his
He
suit.
oozes it.
He looks like a Rangers player, a Rangers manager. He speaks like a Rangers manager, and he behaves. Every player in that park, whoever they are, however they behave,
Yeah.
he
He's bought right
acknowledges
into
them.
it, Si. He's bought right into
And
it.
he does everything right, and it's we all the time. It's we, and he defends the players, and I like the fact that he defends them no matter what, and he defends the support. That's what we've been waiting on for years.
Right, Stevie G is the man for Rangers. I agree with you. Only 4 home nations. Scott McIntyre. A new boy got today was from Belgium team. That Belgium team.
But
Good evening, Mark Officer. How
If,
you
if
doing?
anybody's seen any more footage or knows more about him, let us know. I know we've been going for the boy for a wee while. However, it is what it is. We didn't get a chance to do any research on him whatsoever. I've just been mobbed today.
Right, other things take over. Salt and
I don't know.
I know I was going to go like that there. Salt and chips on the shoulder
Shoulder.
with buffalo steak
In the
in the hat.
Aye.
Must be something to do with him doing a hat.
it's
James Morton.
The great thing is how good it is to be a Rangers supporter.
Oh, definitely. I love the quietness, the eeriness out there. Or taking a pin drop.
I think
the
this one,
next day.
this result was the one that really stung them. The first three, the first one anyway, they thought that there's a real fight on here, and then they realised when they outplayed us for 20 minutes at Ibrox, they thought they were going to beat us, and then they've started to realise, you know what, they're in a proper problem here. They're going down quick. You seen that other best players taking off?
I know.
Their leader taking off, their best player taking off. And they're doing that, we're bringing on boys, and it's everybody we're bringing on has got potential. The boys that we're signing are 26-year-old, 27-year-old. It's all progress in action.
I agree with Tommy Scott there. When Klopp leaves, Gerrard will leave.
But that could be years away. But
I agree with you, Tommy. He's 24, but when Klopp leaves, I believe Gerrard will take his place.
Here's my take on it, right? That's probably could happen in the next couple of years, but I don't believe no matter what happens in the next 6 months that wouldn't happen, because it's quite clear when you watch Gerrard's behaviour and the way he acts as Rangers manager, it's very clear that he's been influenced by Walter Smith and Graham Souness.
Yep.
There is no way in the world Graham Souness hasn't spoke to him about Souness managing Rangers and then been offered the Liverpool job, and Souness's words, it was the right club at the wrong time and it's the biggest mistake of his life. But once he was gone, he could never come back as a manager. Walter Smith, the way that they play against Celtic now, see the tactical way that they play, there's an influence from Walter Smith there, no matter what anybody thinks, that we don't lose the game. We know how to no lose against Celtic. That's a masterpiece for Walter Smith. And there's no way that these guys have been sitting with him in the meetings and all that, and I've not been giving him guidance, no matter what. So I don't see, he'll know exactly that if he ever goes to the club, that he supported as a boy and played for Liverpool, he'll time that at the right time, and his time just now is with Rangers in the Champions League next season.
I agree with you. We need to win it all next year, but we need to win it all. There's no options next year.
We need to start winning the cups. We need to be, but I still think the problem we've got is we need somebody ruthless in the midfield. I'm a massive fan of Ryan Jack. However, the time has come now where you play with Rangers or you play for Scotland, and you don't have a choice. Rangers need to enforce that. He plays 4 games for us. He plays a game for Scotland and he's out.
Aye.
And the Scotland fans don't like him. So what is
what is the big thing about it? I know.
Booed and hissed and hated. It's just we need a player that's playing for Rangers and committed to it, and no playing for the international side now, because it's too important.
Betty McKenzie asking, how is Walter Smith's health? Has anyone heard? I believe he's still in hospital.
Aye, he's picking up.
He's picking up, but he's still in hospital.
I've heard updates recently on different things. The day thing, one thing I will say about it, as I've said in the past, I was disgusted at the people's behaviour on Facebook. People saying that he died and rumours about him and all that, and one of his family members actually contacted me and said, well, you put a message out there and tell them to stop it. Simple as that. Well, you just stop it. And that wasn't any greatness for me to have that, and I felt ashamed that I had to read it, but I had to put that out there for a friend of his family, just asking him, do you know what, just leave the man alone, see if there's anything to find out, we'll find out. I believe he's in the hospital, but
he's picking up, he's still there, isn't he?
Aye, that's all I know.
Right, Wright is the ideal replacement for Jack. Did talks Hardy.
Hi there, Limavady, I think that's what's his name, Joel Jackson, I think is his name on it. Limavady, good game, and any stickers, and where can I get the banner from?
What banner?
Must mean that one, yeah. It's just that's just my background.
No, that's a backdrop.
No, I'm only guessing that's what he's meaning, I don't know. Plastic.
Still think that Sheffield United players should help us in the midfield.
Yep.
Charles Sharp, Alec McCallum, 100% side. We need a middle bully.
I mean, dare I say it, right, and I know these guys don't come to a penny, and I know football's changed and it's changing quicker than ever. However, we need a Steven Gerrard, Graham Souness type player. If we want to go that step further in Europe, we need a killer instinct. I'm talking about when we're playing smaller teams. We want somebody that players are terrified. In fact, one of the guys that phoned me right on the final whistle on Sunday, Terry Hullock.
Me and Terry Hullock, you bum me off.
Aye.
Get her off.
Terry Hullock's in it, and I answered the phone and started greeting. He's the hardest guy I've ever known, starts crying on the phone, you know what I mean? He's crying about the game. Terry Hullock phoned me right on the whistle.
Oh, did he?
Sandra's trying to phone me about Sandra, can't talk to Terry.
I'm alright, okay.
Did he fill him?
He had a few babies. We'll try to phone him since then. I think he's still on the Swally.
Right, you can't have teams like St Johnstone winning more trophies than the Rangers.
That will say that, we know that. I think the importance of the 55 this year, probably, I don't want to say it's a fact because I don't know, but it probably some of the players probably get carried away a wee bit with it, and they winning that, they didn't realise that wasn't enough. They should be winning more. They showed it Sunday that we're by far the best football team in Scottish football.
Definitely.
We're a mile. There's no
Definitely.
competition on it, but you still got to get to improve it in cup games.
Definitely.
Anyway, where have we got here?
You can read
Right,
that
I'm going to
along,
put
man.
I'm going to put the phone number up because Stan Gordon is going to phone in 5
Alright.
minutes. Stan, I know you're watching. I hope you're watching. I was making a message here, I forgot about an hour ago just because I was running a bit mad there. And Stan's going to be telling us about the promotion for the new book, the Rangers book that's coming out. I'm going to put the phone
Hello,
number up.
Leanne Hoffman. How you doing? I see you're
Hi,
watching.
Leanne. Hi, Sarah as well. She's on. Who else have we got? Terry Monroe, Charlie Sharp.
Terry Monroe.
If anybody's,
Hi, Terry Monroe.
if anybody wants to phone,
Yo, Terry Monroe.
if the phone does a favour, phone after Stan Gordon comes on, just so we can control it a wee bit, so we're organised. What about what was I going to say there? Just a quick one, thanks to Gordon Bond for helping us out the last couple of weeks with political
Aye.
stuff.
He's a good speaker,
Well,
Gordon.
He got great feedback. Aye, the feedback he got, all the kind of intellects and all that, all the ones that kind of watch it and they like watch the.
What's both your plans for
politics enjoyed it.
15th? Ian Jackson. I'm going to Ibrox and then George's Square.
Oh, I'm going to.
Aye, right in amongst it.
I'll probably end up George Square, but I'm going to a private venue. You can't be named where it is because my pals are if Coleraine and I've had to do a wee bit of wheeling and dealing.
Okay.
So I'll not be telling it. No live videos for that one.
Right, okay. Well, you know where I'll be, I'll just tell you. Hopefully it should be lovely, it should be cracking atmosphere.
Everyone's going to be. It's just good. It's good to be there. Remember if you got a trophy?
Ajax fans, wasn't he?
No.
No.
Oh, Ajax team came out onto the big Ethelney, the big,
Aye.
and they stood not the fans. They were,
How good would it be if the Rangers players on the Squinty Bridge? How good would that be? I mean, we shut it off and it's just the Rangers players on the Squinty Bridge with Ibrox in the background and all the fans at the side. That's what
Very
I
good.
like.
That's a bit of thinking, that's aye.
That's why I'm not the Rangers PR manager. I mean, too far advanced.
there was about 10,000-15,000
You,
Ajax
you
fans.
just picture it, all the Rangers players sitting there, right? All with the on the Squinty Bridge with all the lights and you can see Ibrox in the background. The sun just coming down for the River Clyde and the Govan Proddy boys walking at the back of them. That's how you do PR.
Joe Wiley, I forgot about that. Your chalkboard still got 54 on it.
I know, because we need to get David to change it. And
Alright,
he said to me the day, I'm a busy man.
That's what Joe Wiley was asking there. I actually forgot about the chalkboard, but the
No.
tech guy's going to change
People
it for
keep
us.
telling us, aye, but Davey's not a chance to do it. So blame Davey.
Leanne Hoffman, hi gorgeous. Getting pissed in the Uplands Social Club.
I think
on
that's
the 15th Loyalist Essex.
that's Rab Higgins. Rabby's on. He's came on the
Group.
page, so your name doesn't come up. Rab, give me a wee shout. I need to speak to you about Ben Parkinson. I'm going to see if we can get him up for the Arsenal game. Give me a wee shout after the show, mate, Alamora. I want to get him up because I think he would be fitting if he came up for that game again. That would be a good one he'd be up for. And let me know about it, mate. Ben the soldier, they get injured. The most injured British soldier. Surviving, aye.
To survive.
Do you have your phone lines open?
Who's that?
No, is it opened?
Aye, but we want to wait because we're going to speak to Big Stan.
Yeah, I was just asking because I can't see him
He
now.
actually might be right. I don't know for 2 seconds if I go to the double check.
Sorry guys. 2 wee seconds till we see.
In case it's iPhone. Aye, it's on down here.
Right, okay. Right, that's fine.
I'll send Stan a message. There we go.
There we go. Four Has Ladder Dream has been changed to 55 yet.
And somebody will need to record it. I can't sing, I'm the worst one to do that. after Sunday's performance.
Okay, my car.
I didn't watch your videos.
Oh, I've just seen a text message and I won't tell you what Rangers player this is from. Right. Sorry, I've just got in, I'm half pissed. Oh, brilliant. Right, I'm going to take Stan now.
I guessed it was him.
Right, where are we?
Right, and I'm going to speak to Stan now because it's going to come on.
100% agree. Which that? 100% agree that all that's missing is an aggressive midfielder. Said Terry Monroe.
Aye, we just need to get that killer instinct in us. They'll be looking for the kind of players. Make no mistake, Rangers will be looking for that type of player.
I don't know,
That'd be great. That's what would be.
Billy Lynn sang better than you, Si.
He did,
Alex McCallum said. Hello, Linda McAlpine, Lynn Dinsmore, Tommy Scott, and Mark McCammon. How you all doing? Lorraine Gibson. You phoning Stan?
No, some guy's moaning because we posted on the Rangers page that the Gers TV was on tonight. Some guy, I'll not mention who he is, I don't know who he is. You don't have to advertise, we can find you ourselves.
Oh, that's good of them. I like the feedback.
I know. She was a bit of paper, I do something like that.
Right out the window.
Right, what's the phone number even? I don't know.
Betty
0141.
Mackenzie said it was her luck.
Allegedly. Right, we're going to get Big Stan on in a minute. We're going to be promoting the new Rangers book. Anybody that spoke to the weekend, I spoke to all sorts of Rangers fans that were asking about the show. Thanks for all the support on it. Right, that'll be us.
Stan?
Right, let's see how that sounds. Let us know how the volume is here, guys. Hello, Stan.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Hi Stan, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Brilliant, mate. Stan, just introduce yourself first of all for anybody watching.
Stan Gordon, I did the Rangers Legends game on the Stonefield Tavern. Myself and Patty Thompson are in the. Well, we've just finished a book, 34 Rangers fans, gained their best experiences following Glasgow Rangers all over Europe.
And Tatty's obviously done a few books before, a few Rangers books, is that right? We promoted one
He's
before.
done one. I helped him. It was. He done the book once. I think you come through for it, Si. I'm not too sure.
Aye,
I got 10 players into my pub. All talked about their best game. That was 2 years ago, and it was a great success. So the two during lockdown had a wee discussion with each other, and we thought coming up with one that I don't think anybody's done it before is the fans giving their stories about following the club. So there's a lot of good stories in it. You've got one in yourself, Si. But no, great. I'm looking forward to the book launch on the 21st of May in the Stonefield Tavern.
Good.
Aye, so for anybody that's listening now, right, so basically the idea of the book is Rangers supporters just telling you how they go to the game, what happened at the game, and all the mad stuff in between it. You're talking about the pubs, but nobody's ever wrote a book about it. So how much is it to buy? Where can we buy it for?
It's $9.99, and if you go to the link followweworld.com, you can pre-order just now. We're hoping to have the book with us maybe 2 or 3 days before the book launch, the 21st of May.
21st of May.
I've got about maybe 7 or 8 players coming along that night as guests and myself, just to promote the book. I've got yourself coming alongside today a wee bit to put a live link on.
Yep.
We've actually got stories. We've actually got stories for Australia, New Zealand, 2 or 3 for Northern Ireland, Greece, 2 for Germany. So we're putting a live link so that they can listen in. Obviously, they're not going to be able to make the book launch. It's quite exciting because we've got guys like yourself there that's travelled about much the club, and Big Andy Smiley and Robbie Ferguson, Dougie Dick, and guys like that, and Stevie Campbell. I mean, you know yourself, they've been everywhere watching the club, and it's been great doing a book with them and reading the stories about their best times being away following Rangers. It's really good, and it's different.
The other thing about it, Stan, is when you'll be reading it, I would imagine, right, some of the people that they're talking about in the books and the stories, some of them will maybe not be here anymore, but there'll be great memories. You maybe see, I've not seen that Rangers fan for years, or you'll remember meeting them in the pubs and things like that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the first story in the book starts after 1967 in Nuremberg, the first European final. And it's one of the older guys, Andy McBride, at the pub that's done that one. And just reading the story about how different it is with us all going to follow Rangers abroad nowadays to away back in the days. It's the first time the guy had ever been on a plane before, landing in Germany. He'd never been in another country.
Aye.
And then we go into 1972 when the next one, and my dad gave the story there, and he's telling us there it was £24 for a flight, and that was your ticket in your hotel. to go to Barcelona, you know. It's just
Crazy.
it's mad. One is a great story we've got, and I'm not wanting to say too much about some of the stories that come out, but one great story a boy's telling about, it was actually in Leverkusen, and when he gave us the story, there wasn't a lot in it, a boy gave us Scott, and there wasn't a lot in his story, so when we done the Zoom, as we were doing everybody's side, we started talking to him, and it ended up, him and all the boys all went to the game, went to Leverkusen together in the minibus, and they go to talk to one of the Rangers directors in a pub the night before the game. So they get invited along to Leverkusen before the game, and he took them in the stadium and all that, and they got quite friendly with him. So when they come back home, they were only home about a week, and they got a phone call off him, and they asked him if the 10 guys that were at the game would like to come down and be in a film. And the 10 of them ended up in that film with Robert
Duvall.
And Alan McCoy for Short to Glory. So see, his story ended up brilliant.
Because of that.
And how it came out of that, you know, and we've got some photos of them at the game all dressed up in red, white and blue. Don't get me wrong, it was one of the worst songs I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't want to see that, but
I was thinking that.
I mean, even with Alan McCoy for a Celtic top on, for goodness sake, you know what I mean?
aye. Twice as well.
Oh, even worse.
So that was just to make sure it was Robbie's your first time.
Right.
But if I remember rightly so, Stan, but was that no when around about the same time Robert Duvall came to Glasgow to film it, and he had the Ulster, is it Ulster as Protestant or something scarf?
Aye,
remember the
that's
scarf?
right.
I think it was a King Billy scarf or something.
Something like that, wasn't it?
Or something. Aye, he didn't know it. But we went to their side right through all the years, away up to is near enough of our last European game away there. So it's been great, you know, we've travelled all over the world with all the different stories, and it's great. Even myself, my first game, I think it was 1993, no, it wasn't, 1987, 86, round about then, we played Cologne and we got beat 5-0, and I'd never seen Rangers so close in 5 goals.
Is that when Lebasky played? Pierre Lebasky would have played in that game?
Aye, they destroyed us. I
Took
think
us
they
apart.
done no bad against them at Ibrox, and then when they get early in, they get done in. And you know yourself, you've done it yourself, but you're travelling in a bus, and you're all excited the way you're going, and we were leaving for Blantyre. My mate Wee Willie Black travelled on the busways, and some of the other boys, and that, we took a big drum and floats and all that stuff. You're all excited going to my first European game. And what I remember about going in a bus is, and you'll know yourself, you get on the bus going, and the next thing you're in Germany.
Aye.
My God, seeing the way home. It takes about a year to get home, doesn't it? You're ashamed, and honestly, you're grumpy. You're hitting Dover, and you're saying to yourself, oh, that's us nearly home. You've got another 11 or 12 hours.
Aye.
Yes, but no, but great, some good stories in it, side. I'm actually quite excited about getting right through it and reading it all again myself.
Aye, I mean, one of the things about, see, as a Rangers supporter, you probably meet some of the best people you meet Rangers fans is when you go to trips.
Oh, definitely. And as you say, you form relationships there with people for all that. I mean, another one there, I don't know if you've seen the advertisement for the book. It's a boy called John McGee for Australia, and they travelled there when they go to the European Cup, the FA Cup final in Manchester.
Aye.
And they flew to Australia, whatever it is, 36 hours. They got off the flight, went to the game, had an overnighter and flew back to Australia.
Some going.
And listen, I'm raging if I get caught in traffic coming back on a Saturday. So it's only 40 minutes, you know. And that's when you realise what support we've got and what people get through to go and watch the club. The big boy, you've probably known Big Roddy McLean for Inverness. I mean, their bus, he was telling us way back in the 80s and stuff like that, their bus was leaving at 5:30 and 6 in the morning, getting down to Ibrox, having a couple of beers before the game and a beer to let the traffic away, and they're not getting back up to Inverness to maybe 11 or 12 o'clock at night.
I know.
Aye, because I remember drinking with the boys for Thursday, and the Grapes Bar one day, they were leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and you wonder why
Tell me about it.
you wonder why they're bevied.
I tell you, that was my first experience up there, just before lockdown. I done a gig up there with Barry Ferguson and Lee McCulloch, my wee mate Graham Hunter. He said, I'll drive. And they didn't want to stay. So we left in the morning, and it was 6.5 hours to get there. And we done the gig and jumped back in the motor and went back down the road right after the gig at 12 at night.
Oof.
To Thursday, another 6.5 hours down because their wives wouldn't let them stay. So I've actually got a game up there. We're taking the Rangers Legends up to play the fire station boys up there in the 7th of August.
Oh, good.
So I can assure you I'm staying this time.
Aye, quite right. Guys, for anybody listening now, Ty Thompson's put the link up for the book.
feed.
So anybody looking to buy the book, Ty's put the link up there now. It's www.followwewill.com, and you just hit the link
Hit the link, it'll
buy
take
it.
you straight there, guys.
Aye.
But-
I know. As I said, Si, thanks for letting us on and putting it out there, because I think the Rangers fans in the whole will thoroughly enjoy this. It'll be a good read. I like to say I had a lot of fun reading your own story, you know, by and on the ferry and all that kind of
Aye,
stuff.
aye.
I try my best not to do that now because I'm a bit. I like to fly now, but geez,
Nah, but if anybody that's not done it, if you ever get a chance to go to a Rangers game in Europe and go on the bus even once in your life, it's an
Try it.
experience. Aye, it is an experience.
What's the sooner?
Well, I had the privilege to go to the Vienna game there, right? And I went to the team. I flew over with the team, and I took my dad. My dad's 81 now, and it was actually for his Christmas. I said, I'll take you over there for your Christmas, and we can fly with the team and all that.
Aye.
And just to see his face there, sitting been on the flight with Gerard and all the boys and all that, get the European sitting in with all the boys, it's fantastic. We actually, you know, big Harry Wiley to the.
I know Harry. Aye.
Me and Harry and my dad and my wee mate Sammy Preston at the
I know
before
Sammy.
and we were in the hotel, the players' hotel, obviously. We were staying in the same hotel as him, and I said, right, I'll go up and get a drink in the hotel.
Mhm.
And I went up to the bar, and it was a gin and tonic for myself, a whiskey for Harry, a whiskey for my dad, and a vodka for wee Sammy. And I had €20 out, and the guy said, €118, sir. And they were still happy. So I don't think I'll be going with the team. My dad's for these feet.
What an experience, so, and I can imagine, I know Big Harry really well, I can imagine about some swally for Big Man was there.
Oh, aye, no, and it was great. It was a wee bit different, going with the team and all that.
Aye.
My dad moaned all the way out because you've got to wear a suit and a shirt and tie, and all the players are sitting with tracksuits on, but that's just the way Rangers are, you know what I mean? They made all us wear a suit and a shirt and a tie, your 2-hour flight or 2.5 hour flight. But the players are all lounging about the trainers on.
It's still good that they've got the traditions though, because when you see them coming off, that's the Rangers officials coming off the club, the plane or whatever.
That looks smart.
Aye.
Oh, it does, and I can see where they're coming from. No, I mean,
Of course.
I can remember a way back to the days with Joe Wallace and guys like that. And even when Souness came, the players would have been suited and booted on our
That's
side.
right. Aye. I would still go back to the days.
Aye. Oh no. Oh, definitely. They definitely. You know, they'd get fined if they never turned up for training with a suit on in the days. You know, and it looked great, and it just showed you the way that the club were in the days. You know.
I remember Billy
Fantastic.
Simpson was telling me a story. Old Billy, when he first signed with Rangers for Linfield, and he flew over, and he was all excited, but Bill Struth was getting part of his foot cut off. And he said, I'm going to see Bill Struth, and he popped in to see him, and Bill Struth went absolutely crazy, because he turned up with footwear buying a suit. And he gave him a cheque, and he says, come back with your suit on, you're a Rangers player now. And he had to go and wear a suit to go and see him in the hospital.
Jeez,
and then that was him allowed to sign for the club.
Just the
Aye.
shit shows you, didn't it?
Standards should
brilliant.
change.
I think we Johnny Hubbard told something like that on our side, didn't he, with the Tino bike into Ives or something
And he
like
could tell he should have been on the bike.
He gave him money to get a better bike or something like that, didn't he? Something like that, you know. And
Aye.
it just shows you the way the club is running in the days, you know. But people respected that and they liked it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it puts a bit of fear in them as well when you see that there's a class act here. That's not just a football club. That's more than a football club that's arriving.
Oh, aye. Oh, definitely.
But just before I finish with the call, Stan, how do you enjoy the game on Sunday?
Oh, fantastic! I had a big 65-inch telly. I got installed outside.
Stan, sounded all excited there when you see the big 65-inch.
I was just training the Saturday that the weather stayed all right for us, and it did. It's an occasional licence I've got at the side of the pub because I've not got a beer garden. So I had to all seat it out and I put the telly up. So there was maybe 40 watching the game, and then another 20 put up after the game to celebrate type of thing. But you still got to watch with the social distancing and the Polish club down there. So you know where my pub is, so it's right on the main street. So it's right open, you know. But no, all the boys loved it. It was great, and there were a bet on there on Saturday. I don't know, and Sunday. I don't know if you've seen it or no. And all the boys in the pub could bet it. Morelos 2 shots or more at Celtic goal, 5-1.
I've never seen that.
Aye, and when he got his third shot, everybody thought Rangers had scored again. They were all
I've never seen that.
must have been trying to bank it on there. Rangers scored again. It was only a daft shot at goal and everybody was going mental.
That's an earner.
Aye.
For anybody that doesn't know about the pub, Stan, get a quick promotion for yourself, mate.
It's just Stonefield Tavern, Blantyres. I've got all the Rangers memorabilia up. I've got the Stonefield goods above it. So anybody that's listening from Northern Ireland or down south or anywhere else is always welcome to book up the stairs and come down and meet all the Rangers family in the pub. You'll be more than welcome.
Very nice.
I'll tell you, it's a very welcoming pub, and all the boys, all the regulars in it look forward to visitors coming from all over the place. And we do, but it's like all the rest of the Rangers pubs. We'll get Hoyt coming, Blackpool and Sheffield and all the Northern Ireland Sandiego Rangers boys and Carrick and Ferguson. They come from everywhere to see us, which is great. And they get a good welcome, the boys feel armed and all that. So, great.
And you've got the cultural tunes on as well.
Rangers fans in this area is welcome.
Aye, as I said, you've always got the cultural tunes on as well.
Aye, a wee bit of culture, you can't beat that.
I can't beat it.
Stan, brilliant call, mate. We'll promote the book again the weekend. Obviously, we come to visit you and we'll let people know how to buy it.
And well done, Mark Newlands. He's just bought it. He's bought it off your link there.
So, you can buy it already.
Brilliant. Magic.
That's available.
That's not Celt 1 then. No, I'm only kidding, we're doing well.
And that's Stan Gordon from Stonefield Tavern. All the best, mate. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling,
Cheers,
Stan.
Thanks for having us on. Cheers then.
Cheers.
Bye. Right. My hands across the sea.
Oh, loads came in there, didn't they?
Yep. Aye. Some great photos for Athens, said Tatty Thompson.
That's
Mark
the one I done.
Newlands,
That's my story.
Aye.
A.K. Athens.
Mark Newlands, he was the guy who bought the book.
The link's here anyway if anybody wants to buy it, fire in, guys.
www.followmewill.com.
That's the name of the book, Follow We Will.
Hey, hi Stuart Duncan, how you doing? Declan Lavery, how you doing? I don't know who that is, but you want to try
this
it?
call because I don't see many Celtic fans phoning up tonight. Hello?
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 Oh, hi, Si. And Sandra, this is Carol from Southend.
Oh, hi, Carol. How you doing, mate? Long time no
Oh,
speak.
great. No, great weekend.
How did you enjoy the match?
Oh, what match? What one are you talking about?
I've got my pal Jim Trollers in this day. Studio was night. He's your age. If you don't mind me saying, he's ran about with the same kind of crowd that you did.
I know.
Oh no.
I was at the Cologne game and all that he was talking about.
I was at 79 Cologne.
Aye,
And probably Leverkusen one and all. But the best journey I had was to St Etienne with wee Jimmy Clark's bus.
Aye.
With the Mermaid, you know.
Aye.
We went on the hovercraft.
Is that right?
Aye.
Where'd that go? Was that for Hull?
No,
Folks.
Cali. Down to St Etienne. From Glasgow. Right down through France to St Etienne.
Aye.
Aye.
Last time I've heard that.
Wee Jimmy Clark, that was the last time I seen him. But we get told to take our flags down on the hovercraft because the pilot couldn't see. That's true. Magic. I'm going to try and get up in a couple of weeks once we're allowed across the border.
Aye.
If we nippy doesn't get in, her mob doesn't get in and put a border up and keep me out.
No, mate, you actually find a lot of just punters are going down in Blackpool, see the Blackpool True Blues? They're not going down the pub, the Gallant Pioneer. No, they're different trips. They're going the first week in June, the second week and the third as well. All different punters.
I heard that. I'm hoping to get away somewhere else at that time.
Right.
Hey, about that new player.
Yes.
Apparently he played in Russia as well. And then he went to Ostend, but it took him about a year to settle.
Right, aye.
The only thing I'm worrying about, Si, is we're signing, we've got a couple of African players. And this isn't anything nasty. Just we've got to watch out for this African Cup of Nations. When it comes, that we're going to lose about 3 or 4 players, maybe.
What's the rule with that? Have you got to go?
I've got to go.
No, that's a good point, because it's that you could easily lose half a team if they're not good enough to be playing, aye.
Oh, well, they all play for the team, don't they? Balogun plays Aribo.
Aye.
And this guy's for Zambia. He's playing for them. So he must be pretty good, you know.
Right.
Aye, no, that's a good point. I'd imagine that Gerard will be, he'll obviously have considered that.
Aye.
But I know that's a good point.
Are you going to keep your shows going after the season's done?
We don't know
We
yet.
don't know,
Sometimes we
but
don't
today-
do it, and then everybody moans. And if we did it,
Aye.
everybody goes,
Well,
you've
I'll
got
give
to
you a
talk
phone
about.
next week, Si, if you're putting it on.
We'll phone next week anyway, aye.
Aye, and I'll tell you when I'm coming up, because I want to arrange a date to meet you and have a wee gossip with you.
Aye.
I've got plenty of stories for you. Nasty ones, good ones.
Aye. For the for the East End boys.
Where?
For all the boys for the East End.
Aye, I know you. I know. No, I'm going to come up. I'm going up to see her relations in Hamilton. So I'm going to take a trip into Glasgow. I'm going to get sausages and all that, you know.
Aye. Carol, I'm talking about the old days
Aye.
in East End.
Right, I'll talk to you later. When's Warren putting on his orange tunes?
I don't know when that's starting.
I've not heard from one in the last couple of days. I'll find out if Warren's watching.
Aye. Hey,
Aye.
Sandra, what are you getting caught this week?
Oh, Kathy, but she's not here tonight, so I'm here. Kathy's she's not turned up
Actually, I
tonight.
didn't know what one was Jaffa.
I don't know. No, Kathy.
Right, good night.
Kathy was, good night, Carol. Thanks
Right,
for
bye.
calling.
A quick question as well. I met an old guy. I forgot. Cracking old guy. He was talking about me being from the show. I think Alec McCallum. Who was the old boy for Denison? He introduced me to. Alec McCallum. I don't know who he was. He was on the Rangers tie in the shirt and all that. Old style, proper old style. But you know, he's probably he wouldn't have been messing with his day probably. Right, one of the kind of characters. But he was well known in East End of Glasgow.
Well, there's Gordon Bond. Hi, Gordon. How are you doing?
The name's Bond.
Gordon.
Gordon Bond.
Don't break sweat. Davis and Kent simply the best Stranraer loyal, and that was Matthew Allison Brown Senior.
Last week we told you
John Taylor.
about the famous bottle of whiskey we got sent, and I wasn't
John
going to
Taylor.
drink it. But I'll tell you what, the Irish whiskey that we got sent was a stroke of luck. We got the lucky Irish because we won 4-1. We've no the Celtic fan phone us getting his abuse or grief for anything.
Well, no, I haven't even seen one in the street, guys.
To quote Jim, the famous Jim Trotter, when he seen the bottle tonight, I said, have a look at that, Jim. He went, up for he got 3 red cards in the space of 2 seconds. Nearly dropped it, what? And I was like, I know, but it was a nice gift. It's called the Pogues. Genuinely, the Pogues Irish whiskey. It's really strong. And
It
I'm going
smells
to
strong and all,
have a wee
guys.
swallow it.
John Taylor, Alec McCallum.
John Taylor.
John
says
Taylor
I
was
like
his name, sorry Alec. Aye.
I just
Lovely
found
man.
this show, I'm loving it, so keep up the great work. That was Dean Adrian Stratford.
The boy
Glad you could join
the
us.
boy Carol will probably know him, that's why I was thinking, John, because you were saying he was well known in the area at the time, and he still is, he's still just carting about like 16-year-old boy. Anyway, God do the toast. God save the Queen.
The Queen.
And the famous Glasgow Rangers.
There we go, guys. Let me see, is it all done?
Tiny
Oh.
bit.
Oh. Hello, Ram Carrera. And that's the Rockingham Rangers Supporters Club in Perth.
Aye, Australia,
Yes.
no Perth up the road.
No, I know,
Aye.
Perth, Australia.
They're on Facebook, they've been getting, I think they're a new club actually.
Can you see us now?
Rocking, is that the name of Corby, I know?
I don't know, but Rockingham Rangers is definitely a new
Corby
Rangers.
Rangers, that
Aye.
was Rockingham.
Could have been, aye.
I think it was.
Right,
Could have been.
I'm from the West End, Drumchapel, she's Charles Sharp. God save the Queen.
Because we're 30 seconds behind, so
Yes, I know, that's just
how was the
catching
sound
up.
tonight? We actually panicked because everything get moved and I was kicking things and touching things and I think not one person's moaned about the sound once.
You can drink Si under the table, hen. I don't think so. Take a bit to beat him, drink him under the table. Let me tell you, Gary
How's life,
Robertson.
Gary? You came back the last time he was back in Scotland. He's face Glasgow originally, and he got a good job here in South Carolina, I think. North Carolina. It's my brother Mark's pal, but I know Gary well. You need to give us a shout next time you're back in Glasgow. Get you on.
Hello there, Facebook user. I don't know. You must be on
How
the
are you all doing?
page, the group page, because it doesn't give your name. It says hi, Si and Sandra. How yous doing?
And there's still 10-15 minutes if you want to do a
Si, brilliant. Si and Kathy. I told you Kathy couldn't make it
Aye.
tonight. I had to fill in for her.
You phoned up
Derek
Derek
Pallane.
Pallane.
And they called me Kathy.
There's all Mr. Smoothie, he's got that. Never mind, Si, but how are you, Kathy?
So people are going, how's it going, Kathy? So somebody texted me yesterday and I'm like, Kathy's left the building.
Listen, man, all the people I met the weekend, and I was in the Loud yesterday as well. A few people came up to us for a chat and a laugh. Everybody likes the fact that we have a laugh. Win, lose or draw,
That's it.
good times or bad time, everybody just sits and we have a good laugh. It's never taken too seriously.
Right, the sound's spot on the night, said Joe
There you
Wiley.
go.
Don't cuss it, Joe. Don't cuss it.
What about the backdrop, new backdrop?
Do you like it?
Somebody called it a banner, new banner. All done. all
Mark Dunnett
changed.
says sound is good tonight. See? New nickname for Sandra. Look, I know I've been called me. I think Kathy was a new one.
It's only takes 3 years to get it alright.
Oh, dearie me.
We've got cups. If anybody wants the trophies for the cup for the trophy day,
Have you known in?
want to grab that one? It's just at the doors you win. There's one there. There's trophies if anybody wants them. Just if you
We
want
have
to sit.
trophies and we have
Oh,
the 55, the round signs, guys. If anybody's looking for any, just give us a wee
There's a
message.
There's a 55 round.
Class backdrop, says Neil Riddle.
And 11 of them.
That's actually, that's a square one. We have round
We have
ones.
round ones as well, but I've not got it on us.
And the trophy for your window on Trophy Day on the 15th.
Or carry a boot with you at George
Or
Square.
carry it about with you
That's
at George Square.
Loads of people have been asking about them.
Aye, they're good.
They're very good quality. They're waterproof because they're plastic and they're in the layer of the cup. Well, it looks good in the backdrop.
Yep.
But
Aye, just sit it up there, look. There you go.
For anybody that can't see that, there's
With
the
the
trophy.
lights hitting that
Lights
off it.
shining now. Anyway, we can see it.
God's sake.
PM if
sit
you
it
want
there.
a trophy, guys, and you can keep them
The
so you
lights
keep
hitting
safe for
it.
you.
There it's there, guys.
Nah, yes, better. With 55 on it. If you want one, let us know.
Let us know.
Keep it phone, guys. Plenty of time yet. It was a good coffee stand, Gordon. We get Carol from down south.
Send me one of the big ones, Si, please, Peter Brewer. Big what?
Peter, I'm doing in Blackpool 3 times in June. I'll just bring them down if I know what you're meaning. What? One of the big wits?
Kathy with American tan ties.
Get it? For anybody who doesn't know, I was just making a point a couple of weeks ago that American Tan's tight. It's still the gentleman's choice.
Yeah, Gary Robertson's calling Si Sue. I know. See when you type it in, but even in my phone, the auto correction changes Si to Sue.
Either says Sue or Sir.
Aye.
Some people go, I didn't mean to
Some
call you
people
Sir.
say Sir and some people say Sue. It's your auto correction and it changes it
And it's-
automatically.
Johnny Cash once said, life ain't easy for a boy named Si.
And it come up Sue. Aye, he's a big lassie. I can't wait for Trophy Day, neither can I. That's
Yep.
my next outing. That's my next outing's Trophy Day.
2 weeks time.
Yes.
Aye, 2 weeks time.
Yep.
This is the day Mr. Gerard joined
Oh
us.
yes, it was
This
a
is anniversary.
3 year today. Mr. Gerard took over Rangers.
I watched it live in Benidorm.
Thank you, Mr. Gerard.
I chucked my job on the was it the Wednesday, told them where to ram it. I just walked here and booked a holiday. They went, you can't do that. And I was like, I'm going to book a holiday in the next 10 seconds. I booked a holiday and I just went to Spain.
Did you?
Aye. Because that's the kind of guy I'm
How
not.
job was that?
Oh, I can't mind. I know what I start mentioning.
Right, so
on television.
Mr. Gerard took over at Rangers 3 years ago today, guys. So we've got him to thank for the position we're in right now.
God.
God, yes. Right, Rockingham Rangers supporters, Perth Club in Perth has been going for over 30 years.
All right,
Same
well,
job
sorry,
career.
but what I was meaning was, as far as I know, they're just new to Facebook, is what I was trying to say.
Right.
I know they're an older club, but they didn't have any members or something happened and they tried to get it bigger a month ago, 2
Right,
months ago.
okay.
The reason arose where there was Big Stan that had been on was helping them. There was a bit of debate whether Big Stan should be helping them or no. And then they realised they was just trying to help them get names on it.
American tan tights, one yank their off.
That's quite good.
I tell you every week or something about American tan tights. That was you that started
I know.
that.
Even Belfast, that's what all the you know who the guys are, I'm not going to mention them, that's what they wear.
American tan tights. Not on their legs, obviously.
Or maybe as well, because it gets cold at night.
Oh, dearie me. So I gave me a trophy and a big 55 for my garden.
Save me a trophy and the big
Save
50.
me, I thought you said
Aye,
save
I'll bring
me.
you to them, didn't mate? Did you send them the ones for the taxi?
Aye, I get
Aye.
them sent them then the next day. I sent them that
You need
night.
to send the
He's
photo,
got
Peter.
them next day.
Aye, send a photo of your taxi with him on it. If anybody ever needs a taxi in Blackpool, Peter's the man for it.
Right, Stuart Duncan, I'm going to have a party in Blantyre.
Aye,
Have we invited?
Well, maybe in Stan's pub, you never know, maybe. If it's in Blantyre, you never know.
Yep.
Right, 10 minutes left, guys. We started a wee bit later tonight. Has anybody want to phone in? The phone number is on the
Give us a wee
screen.
phone, guys.
It's always good.
Let us know what you thought of the game on Sunday.
It's always good to hear from you. Where have you checked to see if anybody's messaged me?
Just love the Gers, Billy Boy, Billy Neil. Somebody gives a wee phone, guys. Let
I
us know
will
your thoughts on the match.
Get my pal Terry. I'll look to phone next week. He's had a few sherries tonight. But he said he'll come on next
It's
week.
unusual, that.
Aye, well, he's still celebrating the football, same as the rest is.
You should still be saying that next week.
That's a boy.
Aye, that's it. Right, where am I finding this here? Where we go in? So what's happening in any other news, any other updates?
No, I have not.
Remember guys, see if you're doing any promotion whatsoever that involves Rangers, the Loyal Orders, the bands or anything like that, see if we can put the word out there and help you. Please let us do so and we'll do that.
I never heard from wee Johnny Sheck either.
Any sponsors?
No,
No,
because
no
we got,
sponsor this
we've got a
week.
wee Chinese guy, he's not got back to us, he's took the publicity and he's away.
Aye, he's a wee bit.
He'll be giving it the old hail and all that, and you're on his herb page. If you're on their page and you're going like that.
We knew that. Go Terry. Aye.
There we go, who's that?
Johnny, well, I don't know. I was
I'll
going to
take a
say
chance,
Johnny
you can't
Check.
see it.
Right,
It's probably
go.
be Johnny the now, the Chinese guy.
There we go.
Hello.
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 Hello, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Belfast number.
Hi, this is Ernest here from Sydenham in East Belfast.
How are you
How you
doing?
doing?
I'm wondering how can I get one of those trophies?
In
You know, the
Belfast.
plastic trophies.
We don't post them, that's online because they cost a fortune to post it.
Do you not?
No, I'll try and get one over to you. If anybody's got to Belfast in the next 2 weeks, guys, if you let us know, we'll get it over to you.
Sorry, can you speak up a little, please?
Aye, if we can get one over to you, send us a wee message on the feed, and if anybody's going to Belfast, I'll get you one sent over.
Right. They give you my address or what they do?
Aye, you can send us a... Don't put it
Don't
on
put
the
it on the
feed.
feed.
Send us a wee message privately to the page with your address details.
What do you do? Sorry.
So don't post it on the feed, your address, because we don't want that private.
Send in a message to the page.
A private message.
A private message to the page.
Sorry, I don't have a computer.
Right.
You've got a phone.
Well, you've got a phone because you can see us now.
I can see you. I can looking at you.
Right, you can see us on your phone.
You can send a message.
Yes.
Or she's
Aye, because I can hear my voice coming back. Yeah, well, see if you got to our page on your phone.
Private messages.
No, I'm looking at you on the television. I'm
No.
on the YouTube.
All right, you on
On
YouTube.
YouTube. There's a private message on YouTube you can send us it.
I can hear in me background.
What I do, Ernest, if anybody knows Ernest from East Belfast, if you can get in touch with us, we'll try and get it sent over to you. Alright?
And in fact, Ernest, if you leave a wee comment on the feed, I'll try and get you through there.
That's what you do. He's got the radio on.
Okay.
Okay. My voice.
Ernest, you take care.
You take care, Ernest, and just put a wee comment On the feed and I'll try and get you.
You see, I can't do a message because I'm new to this YouTube.
Right, well, see what it says. Comment, just put hello and I'll look for your name.
Okay, listen, I enjoy your show. Don't worry about it then.
We'll try and get you one over, okay?
I can't do that.
If anybody knows Ernest for East Belfast, going to get in touch with, and we'll get you one over.
Well, listen, just I think you're great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I really.
No bother.
Thanks very much for putting a call out there, Ernest. Thank you so much.
Right,
God
thank
bless.
you.
No
Right,
bother,
bye.
Ernest. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. Bye.
Right, here's another one.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
How are you doing? Who are you?
I'm Billy Boy for
Hello.
Renfrew, pal.
Hello, Billy Boy for Renfrew. How are you doing?
Yeah, I thought on Sunday we were brilliant, pal. We were the whole game against that Celtic. We were excellent, darling. And we have been the rest of the games and all, but I thought Sunday we were just excellent.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me? Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I think, first of all, you need to say that Rangers players could have turned up half-assed, basically. We could have probably,
pal.
and still won the game. And still won the game. But it was
I
class.
totally agree.
The way they played, I thought was class, and the goals were outstanding. That's why I asked at the start, which was the best goal, because you'll be talking about these goals for years to come.
Yeah, we will. Oh, definitely, my friend. Yeah, we will. I've been watching them now for about 59 years, pal. That's how long I've been watching them.
Yeah.
I mean, see Defoe, if Defoe didn't have any experience, he'd have bluttered that with panic. But he passed the ball in it. That's the difference. He passed the ball in it.
This is it, pal. This passing to the back, you know, that they're brilliant. That's it. The way we're in midfield and then the front three are superb, mate. They're absolutely superb. I'm loving it. I've loved this season. I've loved it. I've not been sober, but much.
The woman?
Aye.
You're the same.
Did you enjoy the game anyway, aye?
Yeah, I was on to you tonight. Thanks. Just get into you there, and thanks very much for letting me on. It's brilliant.
No problem at all. No worries at all. Whereabouts you drinking in Renfrew?
I drink in the Western, pal, and the Black Bull.
Aye.
Aye, you know where I'm at, pal. Aye. And I'm not far from Ibrox, sure.
No, of course, you're only 10 minutes.
Unfortunately, I'm in a wheelchair now, pal, so...
Sorry to hear that. Mark Haley had a pub there one time, didn't he? Mark Haley had a pub in Renfrew.
Yeah, what was that?
Mark Haley at one time had a pub.
Did he?
Aye.
Oh, aye, yeah. Haley's pub, I knew that, mate. Yeah, I was in there. It's shut down now, but that was some pub then, yep.
And there was
Haley, aye.
There's an old Scholes there as well. I've been on that a few times.
Yeah, that's it, pal, aye. As I say, I enjoy going for a pint and that, but unfortunately I don't get to the games too much, you know, so...
Aye.
But I've got a fire stick. I watch a lot of the Rangers games on that, you know.
Aye, quite right.
Oh, but I love the Gers, as I say. 59 years I've been watching them now, pal. A lot of years, eh?
Ah, brilliant. No, without a doubt. Well, respect. Listen, I hope your health is a bit better for you.
Thanks very much, my friend, and the girl as well. Thank you very much for letting me on tonight.
You're welcome.
Not a problem. Take care.
Right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Right, guys. See you later. Bye.
Hey, Ernest, I'm going to try and look back and get your phone number.
Is it an 0200? We'll get him.
0208. We're going to try and get your number back, and I'll give you a wee call.
We'll get him up.
Aye.
We'll just get him in.
See if we can help.
Aye, I think with the region we sounded like, I don't want to insult him, but he sounded as old as used to.
You took me funny.
Aye, but I don't want him worrying, because he was worrying about how we could get
I know how he'd going to get it. Kathy the girl. Gets better every week, guys. Gets better every week.
Still doing our calls. The last couple of calls have actually been quite amusing. Is
that it there, 006? What are you doing, Jim?
I don't know. It's 021, mate. But we'll find it. We'll get it. And that was the Belfast number. But it's good to see that people phone as well, eh?
No, it come up there, 006.
Orange shows are closed.
Right, go. Try. There's another one.
I'm sure it's
Jim, could you answer the phone, please?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, hi Sandra, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Oh, good. Colin, Buffy.
Hi, it's me. How's it going?
The only reason I recognise your voice, Buffy, is the fact that, apart from the fact that you're one of my best pals, is you phoned me up at 4 o'clock in the morning steaming drunk, and you asked me if I want a wee nip. So I reckon
What?
how's things, pal?
I've got my breath back now after my walk, so I thought I'd phone you.
I never thought I'd see the day where you could walk 5 mile and there wasn't a flute band in front of you.
I know, aye. 100%. Feet are killing me. You don't feel it when you got a flute band with you right enough.
That's a lot different. Before we go any further, Buffy, just so people know why you're phoning up, your name's Colin Morrison. Famous, I'll give him his due, famous for being the bin
man of Mull,
the
Mull
bin man of
man's view of Mull.
When you were all over the world. You were all over the world on your calendar. Your calendar, I'm trying to explain what he done. He
done calendars.
He took photographs of
Done for charity.
On your what do you call it? The
Isle of Mull.
Isle of Mull. Bin run. You're the bin driver, is that right?
As Tobermory.
I'm just laughing at people saying I've got my...
And he calls it his view of his office window.
So, Buffy basically done these pictures and they went all over the world and started making thousands of pounds for charity. And he also got a lot of hate for it as well because of the fact that now and again people would look at his page and see he's a blue nose. But you know what? He went out his mind on all that and he done it again more than 1 year and he put up this thousands of pounds out for the community. Was that right, Buffy?
I couldn't really hear you this time.
You donated all the money to the local pipe bands in the community in Mull.
Aye, 25 grand raised in the last couple of years. So.
Very good, Buffy.
25 grand, that's a lot of money we could have spent in hookers. No, listen, it was great what you done, but what's your current campaign you're doing? You done the weight loss one last year, didn't you?
Aye, but this year it's the Mull Naona Ranger supporters. There's 7 of us. We're all doing 5 miles a day for 11 days. So over the next 2 weeks, and we're finishing on Flag Day, and that'll be 55 miles. So, and it's for the Michelle Henderson Cervical Cancer Trust.
And that's a wee thank you for Willie Henderson for he's obviously been...
It's his daughter.
So Willie Henderson, well, mind yourself and Willie were going to come up here, but obviously Willie's away in the Himalayas, and the date we were going to try and get him up for. So he's doing a charity walk, so I thought if he can do it, then so can ourselves that are slightly younger and not fitter.
It's not that when he was telling me he was walking all these mountains and all that, it just reminded me about us in Denison. We've got a mountain here called Killaman for his gyro.
Couldn't hear.
Man, he's rotten jokes, Buffy.
I thought that right enough, aye.
But if anybody can put up to can donate to your link, even if it's a couple of £, that'd be great. If you want to put up your link for it.
I'll stick it back up again, aye, that'd be brilliant.
Thank you, Buffy.
What makes me laugh, for anybody that watches the show on a regular basis, 2 of the craziest Rangers fans I've ever known. One's a guy called Buffy, and one's a guy called Buffy. And the 2 of them are on, because Alan had smashed all my King Billy glasses, and then came back, he got one back. Buffy's saying, well done, Buffy.
And somebody else is saying, Buffy's sober.
I know, because you get a phone call.
I've been for 2 weeks.
Aye.
I say to Sandra,
I won't be in Blackpool enough to...
I said to Sandra, don't give Buffy your phone number. Oh no, he's a nice big guy. Next thing you know,
during the night,
3 o'clock in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning. So you're coming down to Blackpool anyway, you're coming down to Stuyvesant the night of 4?
Aye, you'll need to take us to Stan's pub. I've never been to that one yet. So.
Aye, we'll get that sorted. I don't know if it'll be open in 2 weeks' time, a month. What?
I've ordered the book. I ordered it with the t-shirt and the whiskey as well. So.
Aye,
good. That's good.
But, no, I've not been to this pub yet, so that'll be a good one. Take us through there the night before. I'll have a few refreshments.
Stonehill Tavern.
Well, I'll say it for you in a better way. He's not been banned for his pub yet.
No, yet, no.
That's it there.
At least it can't be banned from inside. It's only the outside that's open.
No, that's what I'm saying. The whole thing will open soon.
Aye, it should be open by then.
And we've got a few events you're going to have yourself. You're going to have a charity match and all that next year as well for the Rangers charity. Is that right?
What's that?
You're talking about having a few charity events and Mull yourself.
Aye, we were hoping to get you up, and I think there's about 7 players, isn't there, coming up. So, and
well, I'll still be the star man.
End of February, beginning of March. We're just waiting on dates.
Yeah.
It was Terry Hurlick's one of them. You're talking about him earlier on, so it'll be good.
Terry will steal the show up there.
Eh?
Terry will steal the show when he's up there. You love him.
Aye, he'll be brilliant. Aye. he'll be more drunker than you. I usually have to look after you, Si. So,
Listen, I was looking after Marvin Andrews at 6 o'clock in the morning. The last time we were up there. The last time we were up there, I went in my bed.
Marvin actually missed the ferry home that time.
The thing is,
You miss the ferry home every time.
no, Marvin did
It must be catching because he missed it when he was up here.
what happened was, I said to Marvin at 3 in the morning, I said, I hope you know I go jogging every morning at 6 in the morning. And he's like, you kidding? You can't stand. Next thing I know, Big Marvin got up at 6 in the morning, like 3 hours after sleep, get up to do a jog with me. Man, he came back. He came back and he's like, you. She just promised me one thing. You'll get me back to do my church service. We'll catch the ferry and we'll do the church service. And I went for a beer and we missed the ferry and he missed his church service. And he went nuts with me. Oh, he went nuts, but I blame Buff.
Oh, dearie me.
It was a good trip though. He's due up again. He's coming up for that one as well with Terry.
I know, he's a great guy. And anybody wants to come up, if you've never been to Isle of Mull, it's an experience. It's the old Ballamori's where it's filmed in there.
Well, it's quiet with that now.
That's where it's filmed.
Aye, definitely come up.
Right, good stuff. Mind put your thing
I've
on
got
the
it,
feed,
I've got it.
link on the feed, Buffy.
Buffy, put your link up, mate, and we'll see me get you a couple of quid for it, alright, pal?
Aye, no bother. Right, I'll see you in a few weeks.
Take care, pal.
Take care, Buffy.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Cheers.
Guys, somebody phoned us there for Australia, but we couldn't take the call because we were in the middle of it.
If you called us there for Australia,
Can we
you're going to call back.
There's
We
money
can
in there.
call
We can
back.
call back now.
Get a wee call back and see who called us for
I
Australia.
pay 30 bob in the machine.
At 5 on the meter. Big Marv's the man. I want to be Bobby's girl, Cathy's clown.
That's an old
The
tune.
songs are growing here, St. Joe Wiley.
I wanna be...
Bobby's girl.
I could be on my next side, we can have karaoke. Right, do we know the name now?
No.
I'll get a name.
And there's Buffy's link if you wanted to donate a couple of pounds. I'm sure he'd be
Hello.
appreciated.
Hello. You're live on a Gers TV. Who are you?
Oh, how you doing? I get cut off here. It's Big Rob Creera here for Perth, Western Australia.
How you
Hey, there,
doing?
Rob. We were on a live call, mate.
Not
Sorry.
too bad.
Aye, we were on a
I've
live
got a
call.
friggin'... Go on.
There'll be a delay, sorry. I think because you're in Australia, there's a slight delay. We were on a live call at the time, that's why we cut you off. We couldn't put two calls on at the same time.
Aye, that's no problem.
Where are you originally from?
I'm just one of the maniacs that gets sleep apnea and I can't sleep during the night, so it's
Listen,
20 past,
don't talk about sleep
20
apnea.
past 4 in the fucking morning here.
I get the sleep apnea. I can't sleep either. I've got the mask and everything for it. You name it.
Aye, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same.
No, where are you from?
I'm still buzzing for the weekend.
Where are you from originally, mate? Because that's not an Australian accent.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm sure you've probably drank in my old man's club. My old man used to run the Rolls Royce club across the Ibrox.
Aye, my dad done all my dad was a Grey Duns man. He done all the Grey Duns Christmas nights in there.
Aye. Right, the Rolls Royce club right next door to the old Swallow Hotel and then the Bella House
Right,
Hotel. In fact, I think it's actually called the Creera Hotel now.
I don't know.
I changed his name, I don't know the name of it. Aye.
Yeah, so I know a lot of that. I know all the boys and I used to play in the Proddy boys when they first started doing that with Davy Curry and all the boys doing it at the district and that there,
Oh, Davy's still playing the cymbals. That's who he is.
Eh?
He's still playing the cymbals.
Aye, I know he is, I know. Every time I get back, that's my local. I'm always in there with him and Lee Durante and a few of the other boys,
Who made you go to Australia?
Eh?
Why made you go to Australia?
Well, I'm telling you what, by the way, you're probably not going to believe this. I get married, obviously, at a young age.
Right.
I was a bit of a lad when I was younger, and unfortunately, well, it wasn't unfortunately, it was fucking great at the time. I actually worked for Rangers for 5 years.
Right.
As a groundsman.
Uh-huh.
So I was always running about with Rangers players. And obviously being married at a young age now, the wife had enough of it.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, look, I've got family in Australia. Do you fancy immigrating to Australia? So that was it. We came and we never looked back.
Very good.
And 40 years married, but unfortunately the wife passed away last year, 56, with
Sorry to hear
fucking
that.
motor neuron disease, believe it or not. So I was well aware of it, obviously with Fernando Rickson and that, like, you know.
Yeah.
Aye, it's awful.
So, but good memories when I worked in Ibrox. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Big Jock Wallace was the gaffer at the time. Second stint.
You know,
And,
hey, Rab, you probably remember I say Jimmy Smith, the Rangers striker, the old boy still drinking district right to his dying day.
aye, that's right.
And I know
Me,
that.
who was the other wee guy used to run all the things at the Kelvin Hall, wee Jimmy Clements.
Jimmy Clements. Any more you're swearing, I'll take your membership for you. That was his part.
Well, listen, guys, hopefully when all this COVID shit's done, it'd be good to see some of you out here.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
I'd
And
love
as I say,
I'd love it.
aye, we've got over 100 members now. We've got around about 100, and then we don't count the kids, like, you know.
Aye.
Yeah.
But we never stopped going up to the Perth Rangers Supporters Club. They've got a big, massive following as well. Like,
What
you
one
know,
are you in? Sorry,
it's
just to keep up. What's the name of the one you're in?
Rockingham.
Oh, you're in the Rockingham,
Aye, we
right.
were talking about that earlier.
So that's in
I'm
Perth.
the president. John McGee's the vice president.
Right.
John McGee's well quoted in Hamilton. He's pals with Big Stan Gordon and all the boys,
yeah.
like, you know.
Go you know. So you're Western Australia. You're Western Australia, is that right?
Uh-huh.
That's right, aye. But probably about an hour to Perth.
Well, listen,
45 minutes to an hour to Perth.
We'll check it out. We've obviously I'm on the Facebook page anyway, and I put the link on it for you. But if you've ever got any events coming up in a year's time in it, like, and we can afford to get one, it'd be great.
Aye, we would
I've
love
always
to go.
love to go. Aye.
Aye, well, we have the Orsa dues and things like that, like, you know, so
Yeah.
I think we've been penciled in for 2023, I think it is, like, you know,
Right.
something like that. I think it might be Adelaide this year.
Aye, so I'm going to Vegas for NASA, but the one after that I'd maybe be able to get out of Australia. Be good.
Australia.
Aye.
Orsa.
It'd be good to see you guys there.
Aye, no,
Put
definitely.
a few steaks on the Barbie, mate.
I want to go to Yabby Creek.
Aye. Well, you can go to Yabby Creek if you like. Because I'm no good with you.
But we're only 5 minutes away from Celtic Park. I'd rather go to Yabby Creek.
But I've been hanging out for the last year to get back, like, you know, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. So,
just a quick question. I mean, I know but it'll sound daft, I say, because every Scottish person will ask you this same question, right? But sometimes you speak to Australians and say, no, it's no warm air here. Are you in the warm part? There's cold parts, isn't there?
Mate, we're actually coming into our winter now.
Aye, but is it
But
warm?
our winter... mate, it's roasting here. Seeing if you can't bear it. You can't go out for any longer than 20 minutes in the summer.
Aye.
I'd love that.
You know what I mean? But you're going to be... It's red hot, but you're 9 months of the year, sunshine. At least 9 to 10 months of the year, sunshine. Whether you can lie out in your bikini or whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? Your budgie smugglers or whatever.
And at that point, that's when you're going for the bush. The bush.
No, listen, guys, just to let you know, I've been following your programme a few times. A couple of other boys I know have phoned you through, I think, previously.
Aye, good.
But just to let you know, guys, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's great.
Good.
And where was that you were saying the weekend there when you were singing on your live?
He was in the Loudon Beer Garden.
Ibrox.
It's the Loudon Beer Garden now, have they?
Yes.
It's got the best beer garden. See, all kidding aside. Aye. The Loudon at Ibrox. The one at the old stadium bar.
Right, aye, I know well, aye, Copeland Road there, aye.
To be fair, Big Rab's
Just when you come out of the subway.
It's some beer garden, honestly. They've done some job. But there's 1,300 people watching us live at one point.
I know. Aye.
Yeah.
414 shares.
Well, there'd a lot more than that if it was fucking it was a reasonable hour here, like, you know. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you and go by and try and get another 2 hours skip.
Right, it was good speaking to you, Rob.
Take care, mate. Keep in touch.
Right, all the best for the future, guys. Look forward to seeing you when all this shite's over.
Aye,
Right,
any events
speak
are
to you
talking
later.
up, let us know. We'll try and
Yeah,
get
the
over.
people.
Will do. Cheers, guys.
Right,
No
bye.
surrender. Ta-ra.
There you go, I know.
There you go. Right, hi Sandy and Si, hope you've not had too much of a hangover for the weekend. I made my work on a Monday.
No, it was great the amount
Ellen.
of people you meet. Is that Warren? Hi Warren, Jim. I did miss something.
I was Jim, that was
Warren.
it. Hello to Warren.
I was just...
Was Warren just came on there, right?
Aye, just come on.
Aye, what did Warren no stay in his Belfast now? That's what I was going to ask you.
He
he stays. Aye.
He's away up in Donald.
But he might know what old boy
Aye,
Ernest.
Cinnamons. I know cinnamons. It's just the back of the
that
Can
what
we
they
not
say?
get? Can we not get that number up
Aye,
now?
I've
Can
got
we
the
go it
number.
right? Okay, thanks, Jim.
It's an old guy wanting the trophy.
I know where cinnamons is.
For the sake of the 15 quid or whatever it is, we'll just swear him up for
Philip Brown,
He made there for the
Dartford,
phone in, do you know what I mean?
Dartford Loyal Rangers Supporters
Aye.
Club tuning in here for sunny South East. Hello there, Philip Brown. How you doing? Good girl, Sandy. I am always a good girl, Ellen. It's just...
I don't know if it missed any. We'll stay on another 5 minutes.
Yes, there
Warren,
another...
is it?
Warren,
Something
there
right?
you go.
See, Warren maybe we'll get hold of our boy for us. Warren.
Hello, Warren.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
How you doing?
Oh, Warren.
Well, another superb win at the weekend. What more can we want?
Fantastic.
I think what we need to do is video all the games and just like watch them back for basically the best season I can remember anyway. Nearly flawless, other than the cup, of course, the two cups. But again, totally outplayed them, dominated them. What would you say? I mean, Lego Muncher were off crying. 41.
I know, did you see Marella staying at
Oh, Morelos was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I'll tell you something new, Warren. Warren, I'll tell you something new, right? Warren, mark my words right. See next season when Scott Brown plays for Aberdeen, the Celtic support will turn on him. I guarantee you. Mark my words, they will turn on him.
There's no loyalty at crowd. They wouldn't know what loyalty is, but then but we're the ones that have the loyalty. They don't have any loyalty. Their loyalty is to a foreign government, a foreign country. You know what I mean? They're not even flipping Scottish, either. The way they get on. Well, anyway, another great result, and it looks like another good signing today too. Which is, this guy Fashion. What I'm hearing about him, like he's meant to be really good. So
is it Nigerian? Is that right?
He's from Gambia. Or Zambia, I think it is. But he looks really good. I mean, if you go online and check out his video on YouTube and stuff and all.
I watched it, but the only problem with that is it's obviously going to show you the good parts.
Aye,
well that's it. That's exactly it. But he seems to be a goal scorer, and that's,
good.
I mean, once again, what a goal scorer Jermaine Defoe is. That guy, no matter what age he is, the guy just knows where the net is. I mean,
Zambia.
Watching it on the Sky and listening to the commentary, and it was totally right. I mean, he just literally passes the ball into the net. There's no effort. There's no effort whatsoever.
He made it look easy.
It makes it look easy, like all the great strikers do. Superb. I mean, to say what more can we want? Just to keep it going, and let's have a complete league season without being defeated. That will do. That will do nicely.
Yeah. It's looking good. I actually thought if anybody was going to stop it, it would have been them on Sunday. I thought if anybody would have...
After the cup, there's all the idiots were all saying, Jared doesn't have a clue what he's doing, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I thought the cup game was poor. I thought we were poor. I thought we weren't on the ball. I thought they wanted it more than what we did.
Yep.
We took our eye off the ball when we went 1-0 up. It was bad defending. It cost us again. But, you can't win everything, guys. I mean, it would be nice to win everything, but I mean, I would rather consolidate for next season. Look at what we have that we can build on, and maybe a few players that maybe are coming to the end of their career that want to move on. Move them on, and let's bring somebody else in who's even better.
Yeah,
but I mean, to be honest, it would be very hard. I mean, Defoe has been very, very solid right throughout. I thought once again, Stephen Davis was man of the match. I mean, unbelievable, some of the passing he was putting in.
Yeah.
And I thought Kmart Roof was like really, really on his game. So, what a game. Great game. I really enjoyed watching.
It was a great game. It was a great promotion for football. Scottish football especially.
Yeah, totally. I mean, as I say, I honestly think that
all we can do is get bigger and better. You know, it's going to take another season to to work in the new players and stuff, and also hopefully they'll some of them will get off the ground straight away. But I have to say, I mean, everybody that he brought in this season, near enough all of them have worked.
But the difference, Warren. See, last season, Rangers hit the ground running. Rangers were organised before. They were more organised pre-season than Celtic were.
Yeah.
And we were more organised throughout there. And an example of what I'm saying here, see, this season, we're now organised for next season.
Yeah.
We're buying it. That's another player we bought at night. We're buying players constantly, our young boys, athletic, that are not costing a lot of money. We're buying them for the next season. Our season's gone, but we're still progressing. Celtic don't have a manager yet. Celtic,
well,
and I'll tell you this, right? Warren, I'll tell you this, Warren.
Yeah.
And people can laugh if they want. I've known this for a few months. Celtic's next manager is Steve Clarke. He doesn't take the job on until 2 weeks before the Champions League preliminary rounds.
Right.
That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks before it. That date coincides. I can't tell you it's comfy, but it coincides with the last game Scotland will play in the Euros. That's why.
Okay.
And what I was told at the time was they'll flout and they'll taunt every manager you can imagine to buy time, because right now they're not paying for a manager. They've already got one. They're already paying Kennedy wage. They're not paying
They're
anything else.
going for Steve Clarke. I mean,
Listen, he's got
definitely suit their
he's got a job
because he's another bitter we get that always likes to.
But the thing is,
things,
he's not making any signings, right? He's got a job. He's had the job for ages. They tried to get Thingman in as the director of football. Gordon Stratton wanted £1 million and they refused him. It's too much money, right? And the Celtic fans would have hated that anyway, but they're not organised. They're going to have 2 weeks in the Champions League now. Whether anybody thinks it's funny or no, but as a Celtic fan, if they think it's funny, I'll tell you what, I've seen Rangers in the Champions League before, and when it's the preliminary rounds, you're not organised, right? And it's not funny when you start to play teams that are organised.
I think again next season they're going to be playing massive catch up here, no matter who. I mean, what I'm hearing on the grapevine is that Edward's definitely leaving. So I mean, if Edward goes, who are they going to get to replace him when it comes to up front? Because he, let's face it. I mean, you're a Rangers man and everything else, but you have to admire a good footballer, and Edward is a good footballer.
He's their best player.
Yes, their best.
He's
player.
by far their best player. Yeah. He's their star player, but he really doesn't want to be at the club anymore. So. I can see him going probably to the Premiership actually, because there's a lot of clubs in the Premiership, including the one that I support, Leeds United.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making. So see by the time they've sold him and they start to dust themselves down, and then they get a manager. You've then got to get a manager. You've got a background team you bring in. You've got to settle down. Yeah. You've got Champions League. What happens if you don't win the first Champions League game? You start to panic.
Well, that's it. And hopefully we can hold on to Morelos as well, because I mean the guy. Again, this season, he's surprised everybody in how he has adapted to this new role that he's been playing. He hasn't been playing.
Well, I've never met the man, but when you watch the way his family behave and everything else, he doesn't look like a guy that wants to leave the
I don't
Rangers.
think he looks if he wants
to
leave.
Very far. I don't think he'll be going very, very far, to be honest. I think a lot of clubs also see him as a slight liability. I don't know why, because, all right, his behaviour and everything else, but I like that. I think the passion of the guy.
All the great football players are nuts.
Yeah, well, they are a bit. I mean, Gaza. Gaza was more than just a bit nuts.
Tell me a great football player was nuts. And see because he scored the goal against Celtic, now he scored it again. He's done it right.
Aye.
Yeah.
There's no any
and he
pressure
loved
on him.
it. You can see the real passion, and he loves winding him up. He's not from Glasgow, but he seems to know
adapted
the history and the people to wind up. I mean, that whole thing with Brown was just brilliant.
Yeah, it was good.
Love that. I love that.
He's bought in it.
Getting into the head of their defence and getting into the head of their players. It's totally exactly what a Rangers player should be doing.
He's bought in it. Gerard's bought in it. You've got Aribo's bought in it. You look at all the players.
They're buying into the institution.
They're promoting Rangers worldwide.
We are. We are building for a team. We are building a squad that could go on and win this league for the next foreseeable future. I mean, this, they talk about their team as the last. I mean, let's face it, their team has been good, but they didn't have anybody to go up against them. They didn't have anybody viable.
That's how they were good, Warren, because they never had anybody to compete.
Good. That's why they're good, because there's nobody. I mean, we weren't there, and there was, they didn't really have anybody to go up against them. So, but they've proved this season that they're certainly not invincible. They're actually quite weak in massive areas of the game.
If they did any proper leadership, they would be doing everything and they can't keep Edward. And they're no, it just looks as if they've already gave up on him.
There's no way they'll keep him because he's too much of a commodity for them now.
Yeah.
They can get rid of him. I don't know how much they'll get for him, 50 million, whatever. So, I know a lot of English teams are lining up, including Leeds. So I know that there is a lot of people interested in him. So there we go, guys. But I was only coming on for a wee while there because I was actually doing a lot of other stuff here tonight. What was going to say? I'm looking into the talks we were talking about. Hopefully everybody understands that these are going to be a series of talks on Orange songs and Loyal songs, where their origins come from, their history, and we're going to be focusing on the ones that actually have the history and have a real, something about them. So
there is no one to forget, Warren, before I forget.
Yeah, we'll be working on it over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll hopefully get it recorded, and then people can come on and watch them.
Before I forget, I meant to say, because you know the boy on Facebook. One of the boys, he posted under the name John Knox. He was doing a bit of history research himself on it. It was quite interesting. The song they sing. It's a Republican song, but we sing it as well with the Cross McGlen.
Yeah.
And it was saying the fact that it doesn't make any sense. So he actually checked the census at the time. No, I'm just reading the boy's post and they say he was making the fact that, see if you look at when the song was actually targeted or sang, there was 10 Protestants in the whole town. Yeah, it sounds like we've got a militia in the town. when you hear it,
it's the usual. You put you get a little bit of artistic license in many of these songs. I mean, let's face it, the Ducks of Mackerlin, if every person in Mackerlin was a member of the Royal Ulster Rifles, which is part of one of the lines of the song, it must have been like women and children and everybody in the Royal Ulster Rifles in World War II. So yeah, I mean, it is basically, you have to take a lot of these songs with a pinch of salt. But then there is ones that we're going to talk about, like Dolly Spray, where there is real history and real story behind it. So we will be looking at them. And if anybody has any song in particular they want us to cover, then please private message me and let me know. Alright, guys, so I'm going to head on to my bed now.
Yeah, all the best.
Ask him about that, Sydney.
Okay, I'll talk to you all soon.
Warren!
Yes?
Do you live near...
Sydenham. East Belfast.
East Belfast.
I don't anymore. I used to.
That's alright. Well, somebody had called in for East Belfast. We're trying to figure out.
It's an older guy, an older person.
It's an older person.
Sydenham is a Protestant place of East Belfast. It's the place where, not far away from where my family all come from. So yeah, it's a good. He's probably a decent. If he's from Sydenham, he's probably alright.
He was just struggling. He was struggling to watch social media, and we were trying to send him a
message. To send him a message, but they didn't know how to send.
Okay.
He didn't know how to send us a message.
Private message me, Sandra, his details, and I'll.
You gave him a wee call, Warren.
Yeah, private message him. Private message me his number, and I'll give him a ring.
Right, all right, Warren. Thank you.
Okay, love.
Thank you.
Look after yourselves.
Right,
God
bye.
bless. And remember, we're the people.
We are the people.
See you soon. God bless now.
Right, you were saying it's a guy. I don't think it's a guy. I think it's a woman, and somebody else that is a woman.
Ernest.
I thought it was a woman, and even that guy. I didn't want to contradict you two.
No, it sounded like a woman.
Aye,
but
they called him Ernest.
Ernest, you see, I just know the name of Ernest was mentioned, right? So I just assumed it was a woman. I don't know. I
thought it sounded like a woman. It sounded like a woman.
And a guy that has a high voice.
So and I was like, I just want to I left it go, but when somebody said
it
was
was a woman as well, but it was it did say the name Ernest.
Aye, but
I can't think of a name that sounds like Ernest.
Ernest, or maybe it begins with an I. I don't know.
Well, we'll go to the phone number.
Yeah, we'll go to. Love the history talks.
It's the biggest
long
debate.
one.
It's the
Sounded
biggest
like a
division,
woman.
right?
I agree with you there. It sounded like a woman. Anyhow, we'll get to the bottom of it.
A few people saying about the history talks. That's what Warren was saying. That he's going to start doing them, but we're going to do them after the season's finished to keep us going. So we'll get plenty of material to keep you all busy.
Right, hi, sign Sandra 41, loving it. Great show. The Time Traveller. I remember you.
I don't know who John is.
I remember you.
I need to see who he is because one day we'll get up here one day, John. You can tell me stories I don't remember.
Well, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Right,
there
we
we are.
rounded up now.
Aye. Anything else we go to talk about quickly?
Well, listen,
No?
I need to look. Xi has a corona.
That's it.
There we go. Right, oh, listen guys, Thursday's your voting day. Please cast your vote. Don't waste your vote. And please get out there and place your vote, guys. Thursday's your last
It's
day.
the most important time of day. We might have, I don't know, Gordon asked me if he wants to come on tomorrow night and interview you, just
Right.
to remind people of it last time, if you're in any doubt. So I might have Gordon Bond on it tomorrow
He's going
night.
to do it early tomorrow night then, because it's voting day
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Aye. It's just Gordon's idea. I'll ask him if he wants to do it still, but he was interested in doing it. Other than that, no, I think everything's went really well. Great numbers. Remember to share, keep it going, get it bigger all the time.
And always remember, guys, we are the people. See you Tuesday. Oh. See you Tuesday, guys. We are the people.
We are.
We had McGregor, Tavern, Goldson and Borna at the back. Alfie, Kent, Rafit and the fall and attack. Davis, Jack and Mara, Arfield, Hadji came alive. With Helen, Dead and Balogun, they won us 55. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. Oh, Rangers, we love you. Not forgetting Joey Boy, his name we couldn't fit. Like Edmondson and Barker, we knew they'd done their bit. McLaughlin, Jones and Bassey, Bungani, Zunga and Nico Katic couldn't play, but he's Rangers through and through. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. Oh, Rangers, we love you. So Stephen Gerrard came to Ibrox along with Gary Mack, and they were set the challenge to bring the title back. The day that he arrived, Thierry ended on let's go, and now he's there for all to see. The league flags coming home. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. Oh, Rangers, we